Hi guys. All right, today we're going to talk about some processes that change Earth's surface. And so this first one says, which process will likely happen first, weathering, erosion, and explain your thinking. So I put on there weathering. So after weathering breaks down Earth's surface into small pieces, the process of erosion then carries away the sediment to another location. So weathering is that breaking. So it's breaking it down into the little pieces of sediment, and then erosion will then come and carry it to a new place. Those sediments are formed by weathering and erosion. And then we get all kinds of different let me pull this up, um, different landforms that result from weathering, erosion, and deposition. So weathering is that breaking down of Earth's surface. Erosion is the movement, and then deposition is those sediments being deposited in a new location. So over time, this can create things like beaches, deltas, sand dunes, plateaus, sea arches, canyons, um, caverns, basins. So we get several different types of landforms that result because of those processes. Then on the bottom, it says to explain how each of these landforms result from the processes of erosion, weathering, and deposition. So canyons can form when moving water cuts through Earth's surface. So if you think about it, that moving water, the water itself is going to over time break down Earth's surface by weakening it, and then it's also carrying things along with it that will help do the same. And so there are several canyons that are made, Grand Canyon, um, this one here, the Palo Duro Canyon. This one was formed by the Red River. Grand Canyon was formed from the Colorado River. So there's lots of examples where rivers have come through and helped kind of carve out these canyons. A delta is formed from sediment deposited at the mouths of rivers. So sometimes you'll have a river, and you'll see it looks kind of like a spider web, and it'll start kind of going in different directions, and that's because that river has been transferring all that sediment, and then it needs a place to deposit it. So you'll have like it looks just like a little kind of spider web coming out at the the mouth of the river, and it's all that sediment just being it doesn't have anywhere else to go, so it's getting dropped off. And then a sand dune. You'll find these in deserts and areas around the um, different beach regions, and they happen from erosion. So the wind is constantly blowing the sand, and it goes from the long side of the dune facing the wind to the top of the dune. And then deposition, the wind will stop and drop the remaining sand along the other side. So you'll get those formed from erosion and then deposition. So go some of these words on here, like these three at the bottom, some of these landforms. Go search for these and look up some images online, and look at them and think about take what you know about weathering, erosion, and deposition and apply it to what you see. How do you think that those processes could make those things happen? Is it is it a lot of these are caused, like the one we just said from um, the wind blowing with the sand dune? Is that all three processes? Is that maybe just one or two of the processes? So try to make some connections with the images when you're looking at them, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.